Hello everyone, and welcome back to Let's Replay! I love the way he reads that for some reason. In the last part we finished X's playthrough, now it's time for Zero. And for Black Zero, hold R1, press right 6 times, release all buttons, hold circle, and then press start. If you hear the chime, you're good.
But who are you? After him. He is my nemesis. Our rivalry is what gives me motivation in life. Now go. Destroy him. That's an order. But wait! Emergency, all Maverick hunters on call should assemble immediately.
The same dream again.
All Maverick hunters on call should assemble immediately.
What kind of Dr.Wily voice was that? I can do a better one, and that's saying a lot. Mavericks emerged at the point 5567. They've occupied Sky Lagoon. This looks like Repliforce is doing. Repliforce? Okay, I'm on my way. And it's time for the intro stage. You'll know if you got Black Zero if he comes down like this. Now, I'm only using Black Zero for this one part. From part 2 onwards, I'm gonna be normal Zero. The only reason I'm showing this off is that unlike X5 and 6 and 7 and 8, well actually no, it's not even an X7 and X8, Black Zero is but a cosmetic change. There's no power increase at all. If you want to play as Ultimate Armor X, which I didn't use at all in this playthrough, I did in the original, you press circle twice, left 6 times, and you hold L1 and R1, or was it L1 and R2? One of the two, and then you press start. Zero, as you can easily tell, is a close-range fighter, however, his power is higher than X's. I think one of his slashes is equivalent to one of the charge shots. Dragoon? You're in the 14th unit. Why? This doesn't look good, Zero. That Maverick took out the power. What? This Sky Lagoon will come crashing into the ground. Yes, and destroy the entire city. We have to do something. It's too late. I must escape now. You'd best do the same, Zero. Damn. If Sky Lagoon falls, it'll be disastrous. There's no time. I'm going down. And once again, thousands die. The carnage, it's horrible. Those Mavericks will pay for this. By the way, I should mention, Zero actually has a different intro stage theme that I absolutely love. X's intro stage theme is good, but I overall prefer this due to the guitar. I will admit, for a lot of the playthrough, at least until like maybe part 2 or 3 of this, or part 6 or 7 overall, really, you're going to see me abusing the jump slash because I play a lot of Megaman Zero, therefore I immediately default to that. I will say, it is this Zero that the Megaman Zero moveset's based off of, not so much the Extreme 2 one. In fact, Zero in this game is a lot better than Extreme 2. Extra life down there as usual. Hello, new cutscene. Iris! What are you doing here? Are you okay? Zero, did you come to save me? Yeah, hang on. A huge maverick appeared and... Stay here, Iris. I'll handle it. Is this really one of Repliforce's? I don't have a moment to spare. I have to defeat him or else. One thing I actually didn't know until this playthrough is that Iris's head will actually turn to face you. I didn't notice that until my test playthrough for this. So that's pretty cool. Although, overall pointless. Anyway, time for the random wolf, dragon, maverick thing. His attacks are the exact same, though you have to get a lot closer, obviously. Let the damage that Zero's Saber does to this guy just show how much more powerful he is than X on his own. He does, I think, damage equivalent to one of X's fully charged shots with the original Buster. There's the only attack he didn't show off during the X playthrough, by the way. And he's already dead. I will say, Zero, I think, does have the easier stage time. Hi, Colonel. Zero, long time no see. Colonel, what are you doing here? I've come to save my sister Iris. I only hope she's okay. She's fine. I just rescued her. Oh, thanks, Zero. I owe you one. Colonel, I have a question for you. Did your unit attack this place? What are you talking about? Repliforce came here to help. We weren't involved in the attack. They suspect you've become a maverick. What? Disarm and come with me to headquarters. I'm afraid I can't do that. Soldiers never drop their weapons. I won't do it, not even for you, Zero. Then they'll think you're a maverick. So be it. Repliforce prefers war over dishonor and shame. Goodbye, Zero. Wait, Colonel, listen to me! Damn. This isn't good, Colonel. They may decide the entire Repliforce isn't a group of mavericks.
Brave soldiers of Repliforce, we have all been wrongfully judged as mavericks by the humans. We cannot suffer this indignity and live in disgrace. We will build our own nation of Reploids. But remember, this is neither about insurrection nor rebellion against our human creators. This is about our liberty and security. We must battle for our own individual rights and our own survival. Together we will build our nation, a sanctuary for all Reploids, our own utopia. Let us forge onward towards a new golden era for the Repliforce.
I too share the general sentiment. Take heed, we have no other choice. Let us fight valiantly, with courage and pride, without fear, for we are the Repliforce. The most powerful army in history!
The General has finally taken action. And now, my Maverick Hunters, what will you do? I'll be watching closely from here on
out. We get it, Sigma. You're evil. Shut up now. Iris, what are you doing here? My brother Colonel started the coup. I know. Please don't fight against him. This must be some kind of mistake. They've occupied several cities already. As a hunter, I must stop them. Zero. I must go now. And our stage select is the same as it was before. I will say, in terms of stage length, this will actually probably be a shorter game overall, because Zero has no Dr. Light capsules to go after. In X5 and 6, he can actually get them for X, because they're not separate playthroughs in that game, but we're going to have to wait until then to do it. Since I already talked about, already let the description things here go on, I'm not going to talk anymore. Though I would like to mention that I just noticed that Magma Dragoon has a green necklace on. That's a weird design choice. Character-wise, I'm not sure what the exact differences between the two are, other than the range of their combat. I think Zero might be slightly faster on the ground, but I'm not entirely sure about that. I do think he takes more damage, though. That might be a legitimate thing. Or at least it seems like it. Then again, my health bar is so tiny at the beginning of the game, it's not even funny. You know, one thing I'm surprised I didn't mention back during the X playthrough is how vibrant the backgrounds actually are. They're not like Donkey Kong Country Returns moving, but they look pretty good for PlayStation. Then again, the PlayStation could do 2D very well. Not as well as the Saturn, but it did it well. Just look at this, I can't remember any other good 2D games at the moment for some reason. Strider, there's another good one. Though Strider is more of a 2.5D game. Anyway, back to the game. Upgrades are in the same place, so the heart tank is still right here. And like in the X playthrough, the right armor is also just ahead of us. And especially as Zero, you're going to want this for Dragoon if you don't have his weakness. Why? Well, you'll see. I'm not sure if the bosses themselves have new attacks for the playthroughs, but I guess I'll see that if it happens as I go. Hello there, Dragoon. Zero, it's really you. Why did you betray us? Answer me, Dragoon. I have no answer for you, my friend. Dragoon! Dragoon is pretty much the exact same boss fight, though he seems a tad more aggressive for some reason. One attack he does during this fight that he didn't in the original is that little fireball attack where he throws a fireball into the opposite lava pit and causes a eruption. He can also fire that upwards. Yeah, pretty much. And I'm not sure what it does, actually, because I never saw him do that before. One thing, though, when you're playing as Zero, don't let the right armor get destroyed, because as you can see, the Z-Saber doesn't do nearly as much damage as X's Buster against him. So I recommend trying to have it with you as long as you can. I told you it was possible to kill him with the right armor equipped. And weird slowdown on the explosion, what? I've never seen that happen before. I wanted to defeat you. Then he appeared. Who? He told me he'd give me power. Only if I worked for Repliforce. What? I couldn't refuse the offer. Sorry, Zero. Dragoon! I'm really glad not all the Mavericks got that dramatic death scene. Anyway, for beating him, we got Rio Engine. Zero's moves work a bit differently. He always uses the triangle button with his attacks. For this one, press up and triangle, and you'll do a air slash where that's on fire. It's pretty... you'll see it next part. But with that, I'm gonna need to end this off here. Thank you guys for watching, and in part 2, we're heading after Frost Walrus. See you guys then.